Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
The kaupapa of a Mōhia Te Waiora is to promote alcohol harm minimisation that is mana enhancing, community owned and strength based. A Mōhia Te Waiora means to uphold wellness. It's designed to be championed by communities, whānau and people who want to change the place of alcohol in our society. We support local and cross-government actions that make alcohol less visible, less affordable and less available to help shift social norms. This is our contribution to a healthier and more equitable Aotearoa, because we're stronger when we kōrero together, work together, support each other, haka together, take the field together, awhi each other, be there for each other, manaaki one another, stand together. Let's reduce alcohol harm, Aotearoa.
E te iwi kei ngā maunga whakarongo kōrero nau mai, hara mai, ki o mātou nei, ke mumusanga mo te rangi. Welcome to our PTL Premier Touch League Finals. This first game is the women's final between the Manukau Raiders and the 07 Heat. This will be the second game of the day for third game of the day for the Raiders, having come through the hard for the 07 Heat through the hard road, playing the Raiders. Maya, exciting game in front of us.
Yeah, two really exciting games before us, these two finals, with both same situations in terms of one team already having played two, like you just mentioned, and the other coming in fresh. I actually had the opportunity to talk to Sean Wilkie, and he was telling me what a morning we've been afforded. We all went out for breakfast and stuff like that. So you got one team who's had all that time together to relax into this day, and another team who's been doing the hard mahi for 40 minutes in these really, really warm conditions. So it'll be interesting to see physically the impact for that, but mentally, who's come into this most prepared?
Absolutely, Maya. And you can see all of the umbrellas are out today. They were out yesterday for the rain, and today they are out for the beautiful sunshine here at Maraitai. Take us through our referees for this final, Maya.
Sonia Wirihana Tawake from the mighty Coromandel, Thames Valley. We've got Shay Spivey and Brett Kimpton. Got new uniforms on here. I'm not sure if these are finals only uniforms. They're definitely different to the ones that they've been using up until this point. So 3 Masters referees that are going over to the World Cup. Sonia, so used to being on the finals field, almost every game she has at the Touch Nationals is on the finals field. So a good crew for this game.
Absolutely. Just want to acknowledge the sponsors of our event. Amohia Te Waiora, we are stronger whānau without alcohol. ASICS, Silver Fern and SAS. To our 2 franchise sponsor, Ranoa Community Trust and AdStaff. We are grateful for your support. This is the first of our 2 finals, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's Open Final between the Manukau Raiders and the 07 Heat. This is the last game for them. They will be throwing everything at this game. Maya, the important things you think both teams will be concentrating on early?
Well, obviously it's to be accurate, to minimise the turnovers, just finish your sets. If it doesn't finish with a touchdown, then at least it finishes at the right end and in the right corner. And then on defence, to be super connected, obviously through the communication. So the team who does that the best over the course of this 40 minutes, I'm sure will come out on top. Just want to make a point. I made a comment around the referees being calmed up in the previous game. And I really felt that the input from the referees to the players from the sideline in particular was a lot less than what I would expect and what you would normally see. And again, I think, there's pros and cons to everything we do. the comms allow us to get a much clearer message through to the ref, but I think sometimes it makes referees not communicate to the players as much as they would from the sideline. So hopefully that trend doesn't continue, because the best thing we need to do, Shane, we made this comment earlier, keep the teams apart. You made some comment about the further apart, the better the product.
Absolutely. Been an outstanding tournament for both these teams as they look forward to a fiercely competed battle here in the final. Good crowd here at our finals venue. We've had stunning 2 days of great touch. This is the final. All of our teams happy to be there. Congratulations to our 3 women's teams that competed this weekend. This will be a fast game. Teams will be looking to reduce their error rate, minimise mistakes, and put on attacking pressure.
Yeah, well, if you're the Manukau Raiders going to this, you want to run the gas out of this 07 Heat team, whatever is left. So you want to start hard and fast and be accurate. You might even care too much about getting touchdowns early, but if you can put 7 just dominant minutes on this 07 Heat team, you talked about the calves, the quads, and all that type of stuff, but they've had 2 games. There can only be so much gas left, and if they can take the gas out of them in this first half, then the second half is where they can make, hay while the sun shines.
Absolutely, Maya. The other thing is they've come out of the New Zealand Touch Nationals. Those games were 30 minutes long. These games have been 40 minutes long. There'll be lactic acid built up in the body for sure. Let's see how they run through that.
Yeah, not only is it the difference in timing, but the calendar, the way it was structured. We've gone straight from the Open Nationals to the week later having the Touch Black camps to now the PTL. So that's 3 really, really tough weeks back to back. So everyone will be hurting, some more than others.
Absolutely. Really interesting. The Manukau Raiders coming from all over New Zealand. The beautiful deep south in Otago, the lovely Canterbury, and of course many players from out counties Manukau. Great to see these players come together at short notice without knowing each other a lot and being able to find themselves in a final, Maya.
Yeah, I think it's really important for these players that they get a chance to play with different styles of play, and you can't get more different than the counties way of playing than down south in terms of the Canterbury and the Dunedin area. So I'm sure both players are learning a lot from the other players in terms of the different style that they use and how that they can add that to their games and their teams.
Yeah, I'm expecting Dana Turnbull to try and influence the game and place some presence in the game. Really interesting that Jean Marsh has not played and is not playing in this game. And you see that a lot as they start to give younger, developing players opportunities. Very unselfish of Jean, but she's got the interests of the big game at heart.
Yep, Jean knows that her greatest asset is how she can lift these players from the sub-box, keeping them calm in the box, while you've got the legend herself, Dana Turnbull, out on the field doing the same. I actually said to Dana earlier in the day, I said, do you have to try and wake you look like you're asleep out there sometimes, you're just enjoying it, so relaxed, so composed, and she had a big smile on her face. She's enjoyed being surrounded by these young players who literally just take every word as gospel, and they've got the energy to do the stuff she says.
Really excited about the future, Maya. 17 players out there will be under 23 years of age. Many of these players will be in, if they're not in this World Cup, they'll be in the 2028 World Cup in New Zealand, whānau.
Here we have it, Shane. Tap off for the first final of this PTL on day 2.
Must defend the first set, as you've talked about, Maya. That's a good start for the Heat. They don't score on the first set of 6. That's a good win for the Heat.
Yep, the opposite is also true with what I said. If you take the gas out of the 07 Heat, maybe you'll be able to make hay while the sun shines second half, or the opposite to be true too. You let them get their tails up, they're going to stick at it the whole game.
Punny Pot's been playing well all tournament, drives hard. Great defence, well done. And now we see the Manukau Raiders looking to drive off the field.
Turnbull now with that extra pass. Laboured set so far, but accurate. Back to the middle. They'll go now, Shane. Setting up the strike drive. Just cutting a little bit too close, right?
Yep, a little bit too close there. Not enough room. Didn't play the defender enough to create some space as we see the Heat looking to ruck off. Driving that 21 lane down. trying to collapse the middles. Nice latch by Ariona Iremia. On comes Linnea, looking to check back, drive there. Cody running fast. She's through. She's play on. Over to the winger. Oh, beautiful play.
Toti just injecting herself. Such a key moment. Thought she had it, but she didn't. I'm not sure if we got a shot of it. 10 minutes before kickoff, I seen Mere Knock just sitting over the far side on the rubbish bin in the sub box by herself while the team was lining up, and she was chilled as anything. You'd never know her team was in the final.
Yeah, coaches know there's not much you can do at this stage of the game. You just do what you do and do it well. We've got a mirror for the situation. Everyone, mirror, chicken dinner. Loses her mirror and scores. She had a long time running in the in goal.
Ashley Tumaiaru gets through here, the number 13 for this Manukau Raiders team, just waiting to see where her support players was, and it come in the form of Emerson Garrett, the number 6, for Manukau Raiders. 1-0, we have the first touchdown, Shane.
Yep, Linnea probably wanted to keep chasing hard. She took a little bit of a dummy when the link cut. Her job was to still mirror her player no matter what, stay on her own player. As we see the 07 Heat looking to set up an attack now. Nikki Crombie throws long inside, pass again. Oh, unlucky. Great defence here by the Manukau Raiders.
Real good defence. Bottom of the screen, the number 10 from the 07 Heat, Alicia McCoy, had a great semi-final, Shane. Be a key contributor to the result in this game for the 07 Heat.
Manukau Raiders also run that cheeky play down the wing, so she'll be wanting to watch that. Yes, good inside cover. They try to split the middle. That's an automatic shut on a middle split.
Yeah, we've seen Iremia and Kepa really take over the second half of that semi-final. Really strong pairing, those two. Dominated things. Kepa, for me, being probably, if not the player of this tournament in this grade, one of them.
Nice ball control by Punny, running fast now. It's a foot race. Oh, what a ball! You can't coach that!
That's not fair being that fast. Potts, hadn't seen that in the earlier game today. I'm just going to...
Punny's at the top of her game at the moment. Look at the determination. She's running fast, draws a link in, outside pass. Ariona with the one-hander. You know how I feel about one-hand put-downs, Maya, but I'm going to let it go.
I don't like slam dunks. You don't like one-handers. Technically, they're almost the same. 1-1.
1-1. This is a defensive set here. It's important that the Heat try and hold out the Manukau Raiders. Manukau Raiders looking to make great strike. We've got to run on. We've got man short side. Hold, Chile. Everyone Chile's now. Linnea on the touch. Getting inside tight. Setting up. Long ball. Looks like they got this covered. And a great diving touch. That's a good hold.
Yeah, good defensive set after a touchdown for the 07 Heat. What I like here from this Raiders team, they're lifting up. They're not allowing the Heat just to run towards them. Third touch, 10-metre line. They'll probably get this one on halfway. Aicina, though, 15 metres on that one.
Strike, dump and go.
Kepa.
Strike, dump and go. Kaya running fast. A long ball pump. Ball down.
Touch and pass by the looks of the sideline referee hitting midfield. That's that dynamic pair just commented about, Kepa and Iremia. Excellent diving touch there from the Raiders player.
Magnificent commitment.
Great contest so far, Shane. 1-1. Talk about the pace of this 07 team. I'm talking about the gas that's probably not much left in the legs. Well, they're making a liar of me.
Yeah, they've got good value out of that striked up. They're going to have to stay in front here. Left-hand pass. Dana would be disappointed with that pass. She'll be wanting more from herself from that. She has high standards. This is where you've got to drive fast and be efficient. Nice step inside the winger. Go back down that 21 lane. Come to midfield. Here comes a latch. Nice call, holding up. This is a nice strike dump. Punny again and running fast. Steps back. What's the referee seeing there, Maya? What Sonia said?
Holding. Looks like the planting player has held the defender. An unusual call in terms of you don't see it called much in New Zealand. We may get a replay of that to see exactly what referee Wirihana Tawake seen. However, back live, Raiders team. McDowell.
Oh, she's got around. Oh. Is playing on? Yes, she is.
I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say, because that was the opposite of what we've seen there. Just keeping the ball live, not dying with the ball. Not dying with the play. Once you pass, here's that replay of that hold. Yep, we see that. The number 5 for 07 Heat just holding the defender back.
Real tough one, those ones, Maya, because the defender does want to get, the attacker wants to get forward, step forward and keep running. The defender gets behind your back, and it's not sure what you can do much about that.
We've seen Ata Edwards have a big part to play in that second half, scoring 2 touchdowns in the last 10 minutes. We haven't seen her quite yet on the scoreboard, but here she is here. Fake going
nice
to her
long
side.
ball, Nikki. Oh, well done.
And there's the McCoy, the number 10, Alicia McCoy. Asset out on the wing.
Yeah, here we see Nikki Crombie coming back from a major injury, right to left. Long ball over the top. Harbour Bridge gets it down beautifully. Winger kind of caught looking inside with her shoulders in.
2-2, that's the important thing, Shane. Keeping it close. The last 3 sets for the Raiders team, they just haven't really set up their 5th touch that well. Either the dump has not put enough pressure on the defender or the dummy half.
It's Meg.
And maybe this is just a consequence of having no games so far today. We know the 07 Heat, this being their 3rd, but the first for the Raiders, having to try and find their rhythm in the final.
Referee Shay Spivey saying, needed you back.
Yeah, for me, that's referee process not working there. On a turnover, when the far winger and link are getting called offside, you know, from the sideline, those comms should have been in nice and early.
Knocked out. Yeah, great call. Referees commsing each other saying, look, there was a hand in there. You can't see anything when you're behind the player. And great work by Sonia to take the advice of his sideline referee, bring it back for the benefit of the game. I've had Sonia ref us a couple of times in teams off coach. As we got a runaway down the sideline. Beautiful recovery. Her comms as a referee to coaches, to players, top notch. Does it with a smile. Really good communicator. And here's another example of her expertise.
Yeah, her nature just takes all the tension out of the air, but I'm glad to see you called it perfectly right. Perfect referee process there, getting the right call. Straight after I just talked about referee process, probably not quite being as well. We know Vaisina, what she's been looking to do.
Yeah, she probably wanted to make the touch on the outside shoulder of her link. She got inside, long way to come across to beat her.
Potts now with the ball, follow play.
The Raiders defend that follow so well, you'd probably look to do it again, but run a phase off it.
McCoy again. I'll tell you what, throw it her way and she'll get you the points. 3-2, 07 Heat go up against this Raiders team.
Watch Nikki's long ball right to left. Dummies short side, looks up, gets some vision, makes a beautiful decision. Well done.
Good work there from the 07 Heat. Again, if they're in front of the scoreboard, I think makes it so much easier to forget how tired potentially you are.
Going short side, and we're on a mirror. Cody calls it, but I think she might have done an injury here. She might have pulled her hamstring. She's lying down, trying to find it. Probably want to get a sub off. Yeah, high hamstring. Get her off now. She could be named in the World Cup in the next week. Let's get her off there and put someone else on. Is that Tia Kemura, number 3? Yeah, it's Tia Kemara. Would want to get her off, let her recover. She may be in a World Cup shortly. Long ball! It's a race! Great D.
Just not seeing the Manukau Raiders engaging the defender. The defender is almost knowing the pass is going to go, so they're releasing early. So probably the ball carrier needing to make sure that they're making the defender make a decision. And going to the spaces she leaves vacant.
Yeah, the Raiders not having a game today yet. I expect them to find their rhythm and their feet as the game progresses. Kea on the late. Good defence.
Better set of defence there, strong touch.
Yeah, Dana doesn't complain about that touch, Mike.
Yeah.
She knows it's legal.
Yep.
She just plays on.
Samu is in the middle there. We see Bailey. Adele.
Strike dump, going to have to be fast here. And we're on the foot race, short side. Oh, a lucky one there.
We've seen that from her yesterday, Bailey McDowell, just using her speed. Goes about her business casually. Defender's unaware of the gas she has. Just gets on the outside so easily. Nice right to left pass.
I'm not a fan of that flick touch on the line, just when you jump up and just flick them and try and get back quickly. Prefer a red touch. You don't want the attacking team getting dynamic, running at a defending player.
There's no colour for the flick touch?
No colour yet. Okay, Kai Kepa getting high. It's a flick touch, so she's dynamic. Oh, and they're behind the ruck. Go for it. Yep. Now, Maya, rule. When can a player go and get the ball if they've rolled the ball and there's no dummy half there?
Immediately.
Okay. Is there a certain distance the dummy half must be away from the ball before I can
Dummy half needs to be within the vicinity and going towards the roll ball. And again, that's one of those rules that is up to the referee's discretion as opposed to being as black and white as we'd hope.
Oh!
That's a huge blow for the number 3 from 07 Heat. That's what we've seen her taken off the field with what looks like something in the higher part of her leg. Hopefully nothing major. Shane.
Yep. They're running around the back of the ruck. Alicia will want to get in front of her touches and pull straight back rather than turn her back. Yeah, and it'll be a coaching adjustment as well. They're going to be one player short, so that means their pods are now going to be mixed up. So there'll be an adjustment to make, which can be unsettling.
Do you think they'll just reduce one from their link lineup, or they'll put a winger in there?
Yeah, I'm not sure where Tia Kemara was playing, but if she's a middle, they'll have to bring a link in. And
again, just not really engaging the defenders. All the defenders already running out towards where the ball ends up going.
3-2, the 07 Heat, Maya, and 5 minutes to go. This game has gone so quick.
Yeah, really quick. And again, the longer the Heat stay in it, they won't even remember that they've had 2 games. But I'm sure this first half is a good thing for the Raiders.
Oh, really impressed with Faye and running her latch. She's getting 8-9 metres. And we're running. Play through, the ref says. Ref says play through. Long ball and try time!
Great IQ showing there, as well as speed by Artie Edwards. Being able to understand that the referee called the defending players offside.
Never doubt a peanut slab for breakfast, Maya.
Peanut slabs for breakfast, no dishes tonight. Artie Edwards is going to have a great Sunday as she gets right into in-goal area. We talk about left to right. Your daughter's one of the 14%. Great work, 4-2.
That's a good one to score, but 4 minutes to go. They'll want to turn over here and not get a touchdown against them to undo what they've just scored. Nice going forward. Nice lift by Cody. The Heat will want to just get control here. Don't overdo it. Don't overplay it. Get down the other end. Keep a blue head. Just get control. Just get control. That's a nice run away. Jinking and running away from the point of defence.
And not only that, she was about to take a sub. Most will just be lazy and go to the sub box and make 2 metres. She got her team an extra 15 metres infield. before she subbed off, which allows Potts now.
Oh, Punny running fast. Oh, she got that down so quick. The way she got that ball to ground. Ariona, injured with a sore ankle yesterday, back to score in the final.
Really surprises me. In terms of the energy, you would have expected the Raiders to be coming out hissing. This being the first game, but it's actually the heat, the mental strength by this Heat team to come into their third game, play the way they have so far, 5-2.
Really loving what Punny Potts has done the whole tournament, Maya. She's running fast.
Yeah, I like that play. Even though they didn't score, at least it's going to make the middles on defense stay connected as opposed to just release straight out to cover out on the link. Show them the same picture.
What a ball. Great hole running. That was a beautiful hole to run by number 11, Trish Hopcroft. Great hole running. Dana steps up. They've played together. She looks. There's Trish in the hole. Takes it.
That's a hard chop right there,
Yeah, really good work there. When you need something to happen, you want to go to the best in your team.
Yeah.
Turnbull is definitely that.
Probably Nikki wanted to get higher into that channel. She stood on the line. She could get higher in the channel. It doesn't give such a great picture for Dana to throw.
Irumi and Kepa back out there with Vasina on the right side.
Oh! Great recovery in defence.
Not sure if that's our score. It's 5-3 at the moment. We'll get that confirmed.
2 minutes to go. Running open side, long ball. Referee's got a whistle here. Touch pass. 07 Heat in defence as the Manukau Raiders look to bring it off the field. Starting to get their rhythm together now, stringing some passes together. A few snaky runs, getting some go forward.
Get a set here.
Here we go. They're rolling. It's a rolling defence. She split middle. Everyone, mirror.
Oh! Oh, no. What? Referee has gone back. Referee Kimpton gone back for the holding. Really looking forward to seeing this replay. I think he suggested that the ball was on the ground when she tried to catch it.
Oh, great strike. Great wing strike. Pressure here. 58 seconds. They've got to defend this. Walk slow, Heat. Keep attacking. Raiders. Dana on the quick. Oh, yeah.
I like that there's attack in the middle, though. Confirmed score, 3-5.
Lucky there. Elena needs to protect her other middle. Shift to the ball. The ball is the problem. Where is the ball? Which way does the ball go? Ball comes open side. Everyone shift open. Keep going out. Well done. Raiders, well done. They're still playing. 23 seconds, no errors. Just get off the field clean, have a drink of water. Beautiful running. She called the touch. Oh, drop ball.
What an excellent call there from referee Kimpton to be able to see, go through the basket, hit the ground. Fantastic on the spot. That's what we talk about, that proximity, when you're right there.
Oh, we got a break, Maya. She's gone all the way. Oh, she's got more toe than a Roman sandal right on the hooter. Maya, bring us home.
What a time to score, to go into halftime. I actually, when I looked up, thought it was dummy half. You don't normally see this from this far out. Just making both defenders miss her. Gets through, did the number 5 for the 07 Heat. Sarah Baldwin. Zadie, Sarah Baldwin, 6-3, commanding lead going into this halftime break. See you back for the second half.
The kaupapa of a Mōhia Te Waiora is to promote alcohol harm minimisation that is mana enhancing, community owned and strength based. A Mōhia Te Waiora means to uphold wellness. It's designed to be championed by communities, whānau and people who want to change the place of alcohol in our society. We support local and cross-government actions that make alcohol less visible, less affordable and less available to help shift social norms. This is our contribution to a healthier and more equitable Aotearoa, because we're stronger when we kōrero together, work together, support each other, haka together, take the field together, awhi each other, be there for each other, manaaki one another, stand together. Let's reduce alcohol harm, Aotearoa.
Sport. It feeds our lives, builds our communities. It is our light, our love, our laughter. Sport's got your back, and so do we.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Hoki mai ki tō tātou nei kēmu mutunga mo te taha wahine tuana tēnei kēmu mai maraitai I Tāmaki Makaurau. Welcome back for the second half of this, the Women's Open Final between the 07 Heat Manukau Raiders. Maya, what have you seen so far in the first half of this game?
A real surprise, to be honest. 3 touchdown lead for this 07 Heat. I did not think that was going to be the case, but they have come out hissing. Again, I just got to repeat, this is their third game. The Raiders first. Straight onto attack now. If they get one here, it's a huge nail in the coffin.
I'd like to see them drive for Punny Potts, to be fair. She's on her game, and so is this lady, Nikki Crombie, with the long rights to left.
That does surprise me when something's been working so well and so simply in the first half, how sometimes teams go away from that. Punny Potts, there's not anyone on the field that seems to be able to keep up with her. You'd be driving for her all day until they can stop her.
Absolutely, she's in a rich vein of form. I'm liking the driving. We've talked about this all tournament, Maya. The 5 minutes after halftime, everyone's pumped up and amped up. Can you control the momentum? Can you turn the ball around? We've got a call here, Maya. What did you see?
Incorrect subbing by the looks of that signal, where at some stage the Raiders have had 7 on. It's just the lack of discipline in this area.
Back in the day, Maya, while you were still in nappies, possibly, son, we used to play 7-on-7. And you could pass the ball forward on the 6th and final touch, like American football. I've got video of that when we played Australia. Some of our stalwarts of our game still around. The Nigel Hothams, the Peter Walders playing in those games. That was the crazy day. Dummy half could score. You didn't have to get the ball forced. You just have to get 2 feet over the line with your ball in the hands.
Are you having me on about the forward pass?
I can show you video, Maya. In fact, I'm surprised you dealt me, son. As we see the Manukau Raiders bringing it off the line, and they are running fast.
Yeah, good set of D from the Raiders. Much better here. You see all their players flowing in from the sub-box. Want to keep this momentum, want to pick off this one. Yeah, you talked about coming back to the short side quite a few times, Shane, saying that's the best side to come to. The passes are going to be shorter. There's less defenders to beat. It's exactly what happened and exactly what needed to happen for this Manukau Raiders team. See the pick and off her right. How she got through, really don't know. How she kept in, don't know that either. But great work from the 13 for this Manukau Raiders team.
Yeah, unfortunate for Linnea there. She got shouldered in and they ran through that space, and it was actually her man on the short side. She'll pick that up for the next moment. Her auntie Media will give her a little chat and wouldn't expect to see that again. As we see the Heat, she's throwing long balls all day. Beautiful hands. Nice play from the Heat. 5th and final. What's our play? It's a short side step, late cut, throwing on, and touch pass. 6-4.
Real contrast in the way that the attacking sides are manipulating the defence. We spoke about the Raiders really not manipulating defence that well first half, whereas the 07 Heat, they always seem to have an extra number both sides.
Teams calling no touch all tournament, Maya. The instruction is make the touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Difference in that one, though. She was getting on side. She wasn't standing there protesting the call.
Okay, you can see some real heat being applied to the Heat now. I'm loving the momentum that the Manukau Raiders are applying, putting some pressure on, asking questions of the Heat, Maya.
Yeah, this is how I expected them to start the game. So, obviously not having a game this morning meant they've had to use that first half to find that rhythm.
Drive, Vasina, way to drive. That's given them an opportunity. Here comes Punny Potsoff. We're like watching her all tournament. She's in and running and still going over the top. Oh, what's the ref say?
If it wasn't for Pip Eason making a great decision to come in, that would have been a beautiful try.
Big shout out to Pip Eason. That is great read, great commitment. Try saver, great hands by Dana. Oh, this game's heating up, whānau.
Again, Potts though, just unstoppable.
Nice D, I'm liking that. They look safe here, yeah. Really good middle D there. We got one up. She checked off. They dropped under each other, made the touch. Players asking for the ball. That the clock ticks away.
Seen Potts on that scoop. She knew the defender had her back turned, took her out to the right, went back to the left.
Little bob, a little foot in the ruck there. That's an error. And delay with returning the ball, Maya.
Yep, good call too. That was absolutely the intention. Maybe it was a kick, who knows. You win some, you lose some with these calls.
You make your own luck in life, eh, Maya? As we see the Manukau Raiders on attack, I'll expect Dana to do something strong here. Okay. She's going for the dive inside. What's Sonia say? She's going to give this. Try the Raiders.
Yeah, just see Turnbull holding her shoulder.
Yep.
She's had injuries of that in the past. Really hope it's nothing.
Nice line here. They looked like they had that covered.
Pace and length. Excellent diving
That's
technique.
Beautiful play. Got underneath the touches. Needed to go straight at the ball there. Needed to go straight at the ball without delay. There's no reason to hold off.
6-5, 07 Heat, still one up.
Yeah, but I'm liking what the Manukau Raiders done. They scored 2 in a row. Let's see what the composure of the Heat looks like.
That's where you want to be touching Vasina, out 10 metres off the line. You let her get to the 7, you're in danger. So we see her here, let's see what she can do. Good defence there from the number 5 for the Manukau Raiders, Caitlin Bushell.
Yeah, probably not the play you want on a small short side like that. Not enough room.
Excellent yard there. Faking the extra pass. Third touch on halfway.
Yeah.
Good lift from Kipper.
Beautiful lift. Momentum definitely with the Manukau Raiders. And they're going to get the back middle now. So we've got 2, and we're running. She split 3-3. It's a mirror. We've got a dive.
Tumaialu has taken over the second half, Shane. She's been the one, the catalyst to bring this Manukau Raiders team back into it, setting up the second of these touchdowns in the second half. It was the check, wasn't it, Shane? They got to the back defender, so she was running into 2 middles that were offside.
Yep, absolutely. And she came back at Elena, and Elena didn't step in to make that touch, unfortunately, and she's gone straight through. When they split middle, that's a shut. It's too far to mirror and a long mirror.
How different this game is.
Absolutely.
7 minutes.
Oh! Great touch. As we see the Heat pressing on attack now, it's 6-all. We're back to evens. It's anyone's game. Peels for the back to 1, doesn't get it.
Really good defence, Abby Johnston. You could see her prior to the touch even being made, working her way infield, knowing the likelihood of the dummy half stepping back into that space. She's here now.
Yeah, it's important now that the Heat don't lose their composure. They were 6-3 up, but it's back to even, so you don't even worry about it as we see them streaking away. What's happened here?
Calls it out. We've got a camera down the sideline. We used to have a camera down the sideline. Wonder where that infield one's gone. We'll be able to see here if she was out.
Yep.
You can't
Called
be more
early.
on the spot than that.
Yep. Any closer, he would have been on the ball.
Great work there from Sonia Urihana.
Yeah! Never doubted. All you folks at home doubted our referee. Do 5 press-ups.
07 Heat straight onto attack now.
Yep, this is exciting.
Era.
Still the momentum is with the Manukau Raiders. They've had the momentum for some time now.
Oh, I'm sure referee Wirihana was about to call an off the mark there. Just needing to be accurate to the Raiders. Getting to the side, it was good work there.
This is what they do well. They ruck well.
You hear that a lot more these days, the 7 on, with the obviously increase in referees calling it. The players in the sub boxes are keeping an eye on the opposition sub box. Again, just going for this check. Same 2 players, the 8 and 13.
Yeah, Linnell want to make a touch with her left hand and look after that short side so she's not shouldered in. As we see the 07 Heat trying to get some momentum now. Losing connection a little bit. They need to drive it forward. It's a good drive. Nikki will bring some leadership. Nikki Crombie gets in between 2. We're looking for a strike dump. Kaya's in here. She's got some speed. She can run, and she is. And great defence.
What a game of 2 very different quarters. The last quarter of that first half where the 07 Heat got 3 in a row and went out by 6-3. And then the first quarter of the second half, the Manukau Raiders doing the exact same thing to tie it up. 6-all, 10 to go. Last quarter, this is the final of the PTLs. The 2024, nice extra pass. Good little kick out there from the 7.
Nice check-in, asking questions, causing problems. Running. Oh, well done.
Excellent work and a complete contrast to what the Manukau Raiders were doing in the first half. They weren't engaging any defenders really. Wesley look now, originally the 12 was going to go for the 7. Gets the check back. Great touchdown there by the number 7, Abby Johnston.
Yeah, the Raiders have scored 4-0 in this half.
This is really where the brain can potentially switch over to how tired we are.
Yeah, it'll test the legs and enthusiasm. Oh, this is what we've seen all tournament. Oh! Playing to the referee, well done. Kay Punny will look to get this inside, pull it out 10 metres, get someone to drive hard. Vey on a hit.
Fresh set here. Just rolling a little bit too early. How impressive has Zadie been, the number 5 from this 07 Heat team?
Yeah, beautiful skills. Yeah, well done. They're sucking back onto the line.
We talked about the pace of Potts, but Zadie twice this game scoring tries just with her pace. You see her here. Get the ball back. Pace to score some.
Even in those passes, Maya, you do want your winger to catch it because you've got another 3 touches after that. So you teach your wingers to make every effort to catch the ball no matter what.
Wanting to be accurate now, all the Raiders. Great little extra pass there just to keep the momentum.
Yeah, we're starting to see the benefit of the checking off now, Maya, as they're moving players around. Just check. It just creates havoc for defenders.
Oh, I thought she was through again. She's had a second half that she'll definitely be going home and watching the live stream for. Has the 13 to Maialu. Interesting here.
Might have been winded as she hit the ground. But you do want to keep the game going as quickly as possible because you're chasing the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. With 7.5 to go.
Yep.
Still a long time, but seconds not
Great
wasted
touch.
now. Seconds
Calls
in the
the
hand
touch.
later.
Well done.
If she had the padding I have, she wouldn't have got winded. Would have been a soft landing.
Absolutely, we'd have to bring the council down to fill the holes. As we see, the 07 Heat driving the ball down the field. 5. We're running this time. It's last. We've got to throw long. Oh, unlucky. Heat chasing the game.
Yeah, you look at the difference. The Raiders just taking their time to get to the ball. In no rush. Not that the game's won, not by any stretch of the imagination.
Yep, they've got a relay on now. Stretching to their backs on first and then boxing off.
Good comms there from the referee.
Important to hold your defensive line, Maya, with only a 1 point deficit. You don't want to let a second one in here.
Oh, great chase
Great
down there.
chase out.
Idemir, I think it was, the number 2 for the 07 Heat.
Yep, they've had to move their middle combinations around, losing that player early. So their pods have changed and they're having to adjust. Going back short side. Oh, lucky there. As the Heat look to box off, the legs are starting to hurt. You can just see the legs there. That's a good drive. Good drive by Elena. Nice drive. Well done.
More importantly than on the scoreboard, but just mentally, it's so important. The Heat are next to score.
6 more they were appealing for. Didn't get it. Not wide enough.
You said you got to keep your arms above your elbows. That was the case then. Just feels like a couple of...
Oh!
They need to turn
Numbers!
around.
Oh, she's running!
They
Play
have not
on!
turned around.
Oh!
Looks like a touch and pass. Helter Skelter, the game has really turned into a whole bunch of randomness at the moment. Shane.
Everyone's throwing everything at this game. It's tight. Plenty of time, 5 minutes.
I really hate offside penalties on the first touch just because, you know, it's you got to get out there, do the work. 3 referees to be able to get this line straight. Was the right
Nice
call.
lift.
Oh, what a period of anticipation we're in now.
Great call by our referee. Forward pass. Really good call. He's working with a sideline referee, working together. No argument from the players. They agree.
7-6, Shane.
We need some drivers. The 07 Heat need people to drive this ball. You've got to get down the other end. Got to be efficient. And no penalties or errors.
Potts is on. Working in conjunction with Edwards. Oh no, that wasn't Potts. Sorry.
Short side.
Crombie. Yeah, the energy just in this near box to us, Shane. Really lift.
Yeah, and a bit of fatigue on the Heat. That strike dump, a little bit disorganised. They'll be wanting to get a clean pick. Make the best of the opportunity. Loving the energy from the Manukau Raiders in the box, as you said, Maya.
Much better comms there from the refs. You look at the spacing now between these two teams. Johnston, though, her and Meg Sycamore.
Potential game winner here if they can score. Oh,
back
passed
flick.
out the back.
Something from nothing. We see the 6, Emerson Garrett, go in for the 8th touchdown for this Manukau Raiders team. You see the dangerous combination, the 13 and the 8 for.
Beautiful control, beautiful play. She knew what she was doing. Nice control. That's a lovely pass.
Those two have been incredible, haven't they? Both the 13 and the 8 in the second half. I think they have set up all bar one.
Nice high point, bring the sweep around. And a fumble at the ruck. That's going to hurt. It's going to be hard for the Heat from here. They've got to score 3 to win it, 2 to draw it. Can you believe they were up 6-3 at halftime? That's the way our game goes, Whānau. They have rucked really well, the Manukau Raiders.
Great reffing again there. That 7-metre control late in the game. I'm sure the refs are gassed too. Bailey now. Play through. I thought it might have been a short 7. Hopcroft is this, the number 11. Oh, we won't have another one like this, will we, Shane?
Anything can happen. Anything. That's a try.
Fortunately, clocking off was the weak side defence for this 07 team. Not clocking off was the Raiders team, throwing the ball around, running to space, making the defenders make decisions, latching them, late cuts, short balls, and ultimately a touchdown which takes the score out to 9-6. A 3-touchdown lead, Shane. I would almost be confident in saying, particularly after an error like that this Manukau Raiders will be the champions of the PTL in the women's grade for 2024.
And well deserved. They've played well, particularly in the second half. They've turned up the heat on the heat. The heat won't complain. They've been well outplayed in the second half. They've given it a great effort. As we see them running still, referee Sonia says a little bit to the side.
Yeah, the Heat absolutely should be proud to this being their third game up against the team whose first game it is. That first half was outstanding. They have not stopped trying, as we still see them here. Players like Vasina, the number 5, Zadie, Potts, Edwards now, Iramia, just talent across the board, an effort to the end.
And we'll just walk the clock down. Encouraging each other to dig deep as we see the Manukau Raiders bringing it off the field. An unfortunate area there, but understandable with the heat. We've got numbers. We could run this ball into the corner.
Still no high fives in this Raiders box. They know the job's not done yet. 30 seconds on the clock.
This is when you're set for a drop kick. As we see the Heat centre field, I'd love to see them finish with a flourish. Last try wins. Punny with a long left to beautiful left to right pass. One you'd want to catch, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen, full time. Congratulations to the Manukau Raiders, down 6-3 at halftime, coming through at the end to win that game with a superb second half of touch. Commiserations to the 07 Heat, third game of the day, played their hearts out, but there can be only one winner, and that today is the Manukau Raiders. Congratulations to that franchise. Thank you, whānau, for watching the women's game. Don't go anywhere. We have the last game of the day, the Men's Open. Don't go away, whānau. Grab a coffee, grab a drink. I'm going to send you out to the field to my friend Maya Williams as he looks to take an interview with the two captains. They'll need some time to catch their breath. They've played so well. Both teams congratulating each other on a magnificent effort. They'll see each other again.
Down by
Open men's grade final, folks.
Go. Dana, first of all, congratulations to you and the team on the victory. Well deserved, but 6-3 down at half-time, having 4 touchdowns put on you at the end of that second half. What was it like? What was the feeling like going into the half-time break?
Yeah, we've had a restful morning, so for us it was just stay in the fight, stay in the grind. You know, Jean's really wise. She tells us just to keep calm and play our game, and it's what we had to do to get back into the game. But Heat are a classy side, so you can never give them too much room. Yep,
unfortunately we see the ice on your shoulder. I seen you come up after that second touchdown in the second half. Just a stinger, or you're not sure how bad it is?
Yeah, not sure yet. Hoping a stinger, but we'll see. Ultrasound will tell me more.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping for touch's sake you're not out for too long. It is the end of the season, so I'm sure you'll be back firing. You've been through this adversity before, but for the Manukau Raiders, the third time in the last 3 competitions that they are the Women's Championships, must be massively proud.
Yeah, hugely proud. You know, big ups to Tina and the Manukau Raiders franchise. You know, they're always supportive. They get players here and they look after us really well, and we just wanted to do it for them, and I think we've done that, so we're really proud of the group.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Head off. Enjoy the celebrations with the team, and well done on a great victory.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Excellent. And there we have it. Fine victory from the Manukau Raiders, the first of our 2 finals. Join us back for the men's finals in just a moment. Mo tonu mai.